Alright. I'm back. Let's escape from this hellhole. First. Oh god! I was gonna be like, there's chests to find. Well, it's a good thing I got knocked out of the way. Oh my god, I can't even reach. Alright. I was like, am I really gonna die? Because that would suck. These chests do just kind of blend in. I don't know what you expected. Rather avoid fights as well. I need voice identification for that. Let's go try this one. Elevator to Sanctuary, but the voice said Sanctuary and somewhere else. I just want to see what happens. What is this? Alright. Oh, come on. That was probably on the map, actually. Oh, just look at this real quick. Yeah, it tells me where to go. But there's rooms in the middle that may have chests. Oh. Repair allies. I don't know if I should I'm not gonna bother. There's no way. I'm just gonna get almost killed every time. If that goes across, I want to go into the room. As you look into the darkness of the empty chest, it reminds you of the darkness that fills your heart. It's a vase, it's a pot. No, it's super chest. This chest remembers your previous visit and is none too happy to see you return. So what is a Vajra? Print, seal, and mute. That's pretty good. I want to go in those little rooms. Nice. There's nothing in this chest, but you looked so excited to open it that I didn't have the heart to tell you earlier. Just see oh yeah, I'm already wearing one. That's handy. Whoa. Darn it, wrong way. This looks like the main deck. Someone please tell me why this thing has to be so ridiculously huge and easy to get lost in. At this point, my only real hopes are to either find a parachute or somehow take control of one of the smaller airships. Either way, gotta keep going. Any chests? No. There she is! Oh, crap. It's far enough, girly. Not too bad, though, escaping from custody on the Glorious and all. The daughter of Cassius Bright does not disappoint. You understand, of course, that trying to resist is pointless. Be a good little girl and lay down your weapon. What a pathetic showing, Estelle Bright. Huh? Oh, don't recognize me with the helmet, do you? Fine, then. Look into the face of the one who bested you. You remember at last. I doubt you ever thought to encounter me again, even in your worst nightmares, hmm? I don't remember who this is. It could be. He has the same hair with the cap with Sky Bandits. Could be the one from Mayor Dalmore. I'm probably gonna guess this. Ruan. Yeah. I think I remember you. You're Mayor Dalmore something or other, I think. How could you be so uncertain? Yes, I am Gilbert, former steward of Mayor Dalmore. Can't even remember those you have arrested. Unbelievable. Well, excuse the heck out of me for being surprised. I mean, first of all, didn't we hand you over to the army for a trial and stuff? How'd you even manage to get here? Doubt my resourcefulness. During the coup, I managed to escape in the chaos. Shortly thereafter, Ouroboros found me, and so I pledged my allegiance to them. I don't know whether you call that tenacious or just thick-headed. Are you seriously a Jaeger? You're not actually going to fight, are you? And again, you underestimate me. I am a prodigy of the sword as much as the pen, a master of both. I remember how you screamed back when you got roughed up by the special ops guys at the lighthouse. Do you really think you're cut out for combat? It was all high-pitched, too. Silence! I have been part of a huge number of combat enhancement programs since the first entrance to society service. My physical abilities have been greatly increased, and my knowledge of battle tactics is unparalleled. So don't think you can best me again, Fraser scum. I love it. Just play along for now. Now then, Estelle, right? The rest of them are like, fucking Gilbert, my god. If you want to live, throw aside your stick, get down on your knees, and beg for mercy. If you do that, I may even forgive your past transgressions. Oh, what an offer. I moved to tears over here, really. But it's alright, I'm pretty thick-headed, too. Yeah. Maybe I can't beat one of your crazy forces on my own, but I can sure throw down with the likes of you. So bring it on, Screamer. Oh shit, I'm blind.
You're finished!
I'm sorry.
Okay. I feel like you get extra BP if you win, but I didn't even get to have a turn. All that talk and no action. We were ordered not to kill you, but a good beating should suit our needs just fine. Do resist, won't you? That'll make it more fun. Looks like you're having a hard time. Allow me to assist. Not necessary, soldier. We were just about to start our punishment. You're certainly welcome to watch, though. I wasn't talking to you. What? Too slow. What? That's Joshua. What are you doing? Sorry, but you're not cut out for this. Blorf. Blorf. That's what he says. Really, what were you thinking? You may be a full bracer, but you're still a total loose cannon. What were you going to gain by trying to fight them all by yourself? Wait. Joshua? This isn't a dream, is it? Things would be nicer if this were a dream. But fortunately, reality isn't so convenient. You finally show yourself. been a while, Lo. You knew I would find my way on board. It was entirely possible, given your skills. Still, I'm curious as to how you actually managed it. I boarded one of the scout ships that went ahead of the Glorious to check its route. None of the enforcers were about, so it was fairly trivial to sneak in. You even guessed that Weissman would request the Ark. You really haven't lost your touch, Black Fang. All thanks to you, really. Though it always was a bit nerve-wracking, wondering if you or someone else would find me. There are a few who can see through your skill at obfuscation, but stealth has its weaknesses. The instant someone notices you, you lose your one advantage. You have lost your advantage, Black Fang. What do you think a Fang can do against the Blade Lord? Blade Lord! For your information, Lo, I'm still plenty ready to go. I don't care how strong you are, we won't make it that easy on... Stand back, Estelle. Lo is powerful, more so than the both of us combined. And knowing that, you still came here. Some might call that naive, but I know you better than that. What drove you to leave her in the first place? If you wish to protect someone, protect them. If you wish to cut them from your life, then do it completely. Did I not teach you to be thorough, to be decisive? Yes, you did. That was the very first lesson you taught me after what Weissman was done tuning me. If she means that much to you, you should never have left her side. You should have stayed with her, tormented by guilt or otherwise. The fact that you didn't is just another form of escapism, nothing but deceit. I know that, Lo. I know what you're trying to tell me. Do you really? But in that case, what about you, Lo? This should have been my price alone to pay, my burden. And yet you joined the society too, and now they call you the Blade Lord. Of all things. Why are you still working with Weissman? My cooperation with Weissman has nothing to do with you. I do so because of my desires. Your desires? You mean about Karen? Petty revenge won't bring Karen back. So I want to see if her death was worth it. I want to put humanity to the test. That's why I'm working with the professor. Put humanity to the test. Enough talking. You have three options. You and the girl both surrender, you protect the girl and you die, or you abandon the girl and escape by yourself. Make your choice. Joshua! I'm sorry, but I'll be taking option 4. What? I fiddled with the orbital engines a little. Left alone, the Society's glorious Ark will be another wreck on the ocean floor soon. Hey Joshua, could you maybe warn me when you do this kind of shit? You really are a magician. You need authorization for the engine room, so I didn't think you'd be able to worm your way in there. I altered each of the 22 engines in a slightly different manner. Weissman could sort it out, maybe Ren too, but with them gone, the only one left is you, Lo. Final ace in the hole to put a stop to the plan. Well done. But to use it now? Just how long do you intend to keep deluding yourself? I hope you have an answer when next we meet. I'll be looking forward to it. Joshua? We can talk later. I've got an airship prepared for an escape. We need to head down the stairs ahead of us and get to the hangar. Yeah. I mean, I'll just use an item, why not? Are we 75 now? Okay. Wait. He has no accessories. I don't even know if we're gonna get in a fight, so I'll just leave him off. Although I'm curious. I guess there's no way to get in those two little rooms. you even need to use all the items. I know this is a dead end, but there might be a chest. There's no chest. Yeah. Were you hoping somebody would come along and put more stuff for you to take? That's what I found, right? Star rabbits? Yeah, I have several of these already. There's so many tiny rooms and... It's just tiny rooms. Oh. Let's get rid of these little ones. I mean, I have decent arts, so... I have no AoE. I have Petrified Breath. Oh, that's single target. She doesn't have any AoE spells other than the crest. I'm gonna look crest. Seems difficult without having CP of my own. What the fuck?
Oh, sorry.
I mean, he's dead, right? Yeah. Am I just gonna use these until I'm out? Like,
We're good to go. Oh, sorry.
what the fuck? Jesus Christ! Cookies? Maybe a nap time cookie? They gotta be immune to sleep. Faint though. Let's get these two. Oh. Better off just healing with an item. Ah,
We're good
fuck!
to go.
I have to use it on herself, but... Oh, I wish I could flick her right now. Maybe just a meatball? Cause oh, it's not hitting both. Fuck. Dick! I'm going to use some tea on myself this time.
We're good to go. Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna dual strike and make sure this little one dies. Right, I don't have an AoE heal. This is the part that sucks about this. But I'll just tear all. And then I can probably attack delay. Won't matter. Just won't matter. Taunt, I guess? Of course. I'm probably gonna need these refresh jellies later. Can you just fuck off? And it's fast as fuck. That's the another annoying part.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm pretty sure I don't have any Azalea kisses either. There's no reason to revive her now at this point. Like, too far away to... Oh, of course he explodes as well.
Let's move out.
Because there wasn't enough bullshit. At least it was worth it. Gonna need these. Oh, this cures KO as well. I could have just done this. That fight made me so fucking salty. I keep having just like one of some ingredient, so I can only make one of these. Alright. Made some food. Okay, where was I in relation to everything else? I'm going backwards now, I think. Yeah, that was okay. So door up there. That goes downstairs. God damn it! I'm assuming Joshua has a hit quartz, and he still misses all the fucking time. It's like there's hidden code that specifically says, if Joshua, reduce accuracy.
That's that then. Let's move out.
The only reason I was fighting was to get CP, and then I still fucking died. In fact, oh, he doesn't have a hit on. I mean, he needs it. He's always needed it. I should have read the map more thoroughly the last time I was... I mean, before I came in here. Well, I guess I could have gone either way. Okay. Yeah, that was slightly more confusing. What about those inner rooms? What about... Unless there's like a thing where it's like, if I'm only walking... There's a way to force myself to walk, I swear. Okay, well, that's not it. Okay, just making sure. Still run and shit. Okay. Why is this saying break cells there? That's the part I don't understand. Can't activate that. You don't understand how hard it is to come up with 500 unique treasure chest phrases that are brimming with sarcasm. Alright, I want to go down the middle one. And then... That's 100? Okay. Say, haven't we met before? Only slightly lost.
That's that then. Let's move.
There's a break there. That maybe I can go in.
Piece of cake.
I'm probably missing something that allows me to get into those middle rooms. Unless, like, we come back here later on. To, like, invade or something. There's one ship here. Holy, since when does an airship have its own landing port? Yeah, the Crimson Ark, the glorious part of the society, is meant to be a mothership of sorts. It can provide berthing to up to 12 smaller vessels. Holy shit. I secured a ship earlier for our escape. It's in the hangar farthest in. No need chests, though. Yeah, no thanks. Alright, I'm not seeing any chests. You're a bit late, aren't you? You, Campanella. Joshua, how cold. You have that nice long heart-to-heart with Lo, and you don't even stop by to say hello to your old friend Campanella? I didn't think you were still on the ship. Let me guess, you know I was coming this way. Well, I am the one the Grandmaster sent to observe the plan. It's my job to notice more than the others do, after all. It is impressive, though. You've changed quite a bit in the, half-decade since last we met. You've become much more of a man. You literally haven't changed at all. Even your appearance is exactly the same, as though you haven't aged a day. Well, I make sure to never skip my daily skincare, after all. I've heard you enjoy a good romp in a dress every now and then. Perhaps I could introduce you to some cosmetics? Could you be any more aggravating? You were waiting here for us because you wanted to fight, right? Just fight us already. Oh my goodness, what a strong little girl. I'd wonder what kind of girl could pluck your heart like a grape, Joshua. She's a good match for you, huh? Wait, who plucked whose heart like? Oh, I forget myself though. Your proper girlfriend is that bandit girl, isn't it? Joshua, you're such a stud. That's quite enough of your nonsense. I have no idea how you even know about Josette, but either way, our abilities in combat should be about the same, and I doubt Estelle will just sit idly by. Do you intend to stop us with force? No, that wasn't my intent at all. As I said, I'm simply here to observe the plan unfold. I have no duty to impede you to it directly. Wait, really? Then why bother waiting for us here? To say my farewells, of course. But, you know, just saying goodbye isn't very exciting at all, so I thought I'd make your escape story a bit more riveting. A pale Apache. Is that Apache or Apache? I'll say Apache, flying orbital puppet. Society already has working models? And so a new obstacle arises to block the reunited heroes. How will this affect their legend? Let's find out. We're also surrounded by other things. Pash. Made by the 13th activist. Will self-destruct. Okay. First things first. Get rid of some of these. Of course! Of course Joshua fucking misses as always. Well, he doesn't disappoint. Wait, did I miss one? It's true, he didn't say he wouldn't indirectly interfere. It's better off I just attack normally. Get some CP up. Just fucking ran him over. I wanted to morale, but I need to impede this. I should... I want to deal with those, but I fucking can't. Don't kill that one. I'd rather do this. And then... I'd rather just attack and then... Yeah, and then I can steal the crit. That's gonna be a heal. Stealth can kill him, I'll just use it on the boss. I really wanted to get a morale on before I used my S-craft, but... It's like, they're so fucking fast. I'd rather it not heal. I need to heal myself. Oh, we're gonna die. Oh! Joshua's gonna die. If I don't tear all him. I mean, she's gonna die too, but... Maybe not. Defense down. That looks like a heal spell, I think. So... Let's put a shellful dish on her. Yeah. Now I can fucking morale. Finally. Art defense, okay. Estella's never doing anything. I need her to have some speed up. You can take care of these. That defense now was pretty nasty. Oh, and he gets to go on a crit now? Nice. Let's do... Ugh. I'll dual strike. Stop calling healers, piece of shit. Do I have enough of the shellful? I don't think I do. At least Estella's getting turns now. I'll just clock up. I'm gonna clock up. God damn it, Joshua. Actually, I'll move over here so that I can morale.
Come on.
And then can I chain? Yeah.
You ready?
Attack delay. Attack delay. Nice. We're slowly getting there. Attack delay. And then heal, I suppose. Oh, she might die if I do that. I like that he's just flying around. This is very handy. Oh. No, I need to heal. I really need that morale, because we do fuck all damage without it.
Come on.
Alright, we should be good. Yeah, we're good. We did it! Alright, forgot he exploded.
We're not done yet.
Well done, well done. I expected no less of Joshua, but the Missy's really good as well. Enough of your stupid messing around. No, there's no need to be so angry. Anyway, it's time for the fool whose act is done to exit stage right. What? Well then, you two, let's meet again soon. He's gone. It's just a little escape trick he knows, don't worry about it. More importantly, you sure they came up this way? Didn't you hear the sounds, idiot? No doubt about it. Still, we have to hurry. Lock the door. I'll get the ship launched. I'm opening the hatch via remote control. We'll be launching immediately, so take a seat. Don't let them escape! We're falling! It's fine, we'll correct shortly. There we go. Yay for Joshua! He only missed a couple times in that fight. Think they can just fly away? Hell with that. Sortie the airships! We're going after them. This is radar, isn't it? There's 3 lights getting closer, I think. Pursuers. We'll need to evade them somehow. Joshua, you know how to fly an airship? The basics, at least. This ship doesn't have any armaments, however. This isn't the best situation for us to be in. Great. Why did you go for a ship with no weapons? The ship was undergoing maintenance, so the security was lighter. It was in an emergency, so I didn't have time to be picky. You don't mean the fact that I was caught on the Glorious? Enough. We're gonna be flying rough, so hang on to something. shit they're throwing at us. These guys chasing us seem pretty good. The pilots have input for one of the Society's piloting-focused enhancement programs, most likely. They won't be very good at adapting to the unusual, but for more common tasks like chasing down a ship, they're very good. I get it, they're like those guys from earlier. If they're bad at adapting, though, maybe we can cause some kind of accident? Were we hit? No, that wasn't our ship. What? No way! The Bobcat, but why? Joshua? Joshua, you're on that ship, right? That voice. That voice. It's that voice. Yes, it's me. What are you guys doing here? I thought you'd be of liberal by now. My brother's got a worry that you might run into a problem, so we've been shadowing that flying whale for a while. Really? Who was the one begging us to follow a Joshua, looking all worked up and ready to faint? Kyle! Enough of you two, and besides, we have a little payback to give the Society ourselves. We thought we could stick around here until we settled our other debt. I see. Thank you, you saved me. Yeah, you better be grateful. We've had an eye on you for a while and noticed you weren't firing back. There's some kind of problem? I had to take a ship with no armaments. It's proven to be a bit of an issue. You can imagine. What do we do then? Alright then, we'll split them in two. You can probably lose one, right? Yeah, one, no problem. Plan then. Blessings of Adios be with you. Joshua, take care, you hear me? Did we lose them? Stella, is anything on the radar? Nope, all the lights are out, it looks like. Seems like we completely lost them. I gotta say, I was surprised by the bandits. They're kind of okay. I never thought they'd show up out of the blue to save us like that. Yeah, now you may kiss your siblings! I mean, they're step-siblings, but still. Or not. Yeah. Maybe I've been a bit too hard on them. It's true. I just saw us as two parties bound to a contract, but I suppose relationships between people aren't that simple. What's this all of a sudden? Put two people together and maybe they'll fight, maybe they'll be friends, all kinds of stuff can happen. That's just how people act, you know? Yeah. How people act was never very clear in the world I live in. Okay, I thought they were shaking because of, like, the ship, but is Estelle's text shaking because she's nervous as hell? Kill or be killed. Take or be taken from. Until I met you, my life was an endless cycle of such simplicity. But even you had some good times with Lo and your sister, right? Lo told you about that, did he? It's true, I have those memories, but they feel like someone else's. After my heart was shattered, my memories of Hamel were no longer my own. I think it's because I gave up being human and chose to become a puppet. I do clearly remember my sister's death. She and I were attacked by a man lying in wait for stragglers. The man swatted me away and forced my sister to the ground. At the time, I was too young to know what he probably meant to do. All I knew was that he was hurting my sister, and I had a bad feeling, so I grabbed onto the man's back. I ended up getting crushed and thrown off immediately. Somehow, though, I had managed to get my hands on the man's gun. Thinking about it, I wonder, did I have a talent for killing people even then? I'd never even been taught how, but I still removed the safety and pulled the trigger with no hesitation. The man fell over, spewing blood from his mouth, looking confused. At that moment, I finally realized I'd shot a man. He wasn't quite dead yet, though. He jumped up, combat knife out, screaming and gurgling incoherently with murder in his eyes. I curled up and closed my eyes like I was being attacked by a wild animal. There was no impact. I was embraced by something soft. When I opened my eyes, there was my sister gently smiling at me. The man had collapsed at some point, and Lo was standing there, dumbstruck with horror. My sister, cradled by Lo, gave me her harmonica, and then she closed her eyes. I remember every detail, you see, but even talking about it like this doesn't make me feel sad. It's just a slight tugging at my heart, like reading a stranger's diary. And the same is true of my time with you. I do think I was changed a little by touching your warmth. I learned happiness and joy with you and finally came to think of you as someone dear. But somewhere it all felt as if it was distant. I suspect that's what my real self was feeling. The empty void of the broken puppet that is Joshua Astray. This is goodbye, Estelle. Please do not chase after me anymore. I was a little happy to see you one last time, but even so, we should not be together. Being with someone like me will never be good for you. And to be frank, you will only be a burden to me. So, you're a terrible liar, you know that? Joshua, listen. I've seen and heard a lot since you left, and now I think I understand. I understand the reason you left, the real reason, the one you haven't even admitted to yourself. You can't bear to be with me because your heart's broken? You feel like being with me is someone else's story that you can never ever have? Come on, I'll be a bad influence on you, or you'll hold me back? What? It's all a bunch of lies, every single one, especially that last one. They aren't lies. No, Joshua, really listen. I understand now, you're really, really scared. What? You think it's your fault that your sister died, and you'd never ever forgive yourself if something happened to me. That's why you ran away from me that night. Everything else was just pinned on afterwards. It's ridiculous. Weissman's conditioning left me incapable of feeling fear. He took away my ability to feel it so that I wouldn't hesitate during an operation. You're a little off target, I'm afraid. No, darn it, I'm not talking about something that's superficial. Joshua, you said you can't help but feel like your sister's death happened to someone else, right? Do you know why that is? Of course, because I'm a broken wreck of a human being. No, wrong go. You aren't letting self-pity get in the way here. Joshua, you just don't want to remember how awful it was when your sister died, how you blame yourself for it. Unconsciously, you've been trying to think of it as someone else's problem to get away from it. A lot of people do that. But... And on that ship, don't tell me you weren't afraid there. I mean, it was a lot of work just to sneak on board, right? But you didn't even hesitate to help me escape. It's almost as if you were trying to get me away from danger as fast as you possibly could. Danger you were afraid of. You aren't a broken wreck, Joshua. You're just scared, mostly because you care for people so much it breaks your heart. And you're lying to yourself about it. That's how I see it, and I know I'm right. But I can't... I'm not a gate! I'm someone else! It's basically a gate. Can you... Have you forgotten, Buster? I'm Liberal's #1 Joshua watcher. Now that I know all about your past too, I'm the biggest authority on Joshua Astray in the world. I know more than Weissman or TLoH even. Joshua scared and Joshua brave, Joshua lying and Joshua honest. My beloved Joshua. I finally found you, Joshua. I finally reached you. Stop. But I need to say this. I don't want to just be one person you feel like you have to protect. Let me guess where we are right now. I think we're on the beach in Rouen. Pretty sure. As long as I'm a bracer, I can't stay away from danger. That's not going to change even if you leave again, Joshua. It's what I have to do to be who I am. And so, let's make a promise. A promise? Let's go forward together from now on and protect each other equally. I'm strong enough to be able to cover your back now, Joshua. And if you're at my side, there's nothing I can't beat. No matter what kind of crazy nonsense the society throws at me, I won't die. So you don't need to be afraid for me anymore, I promise. Estelle. Oh shit, he's crying. Why? How? I haven't been able to cry since Karen died. Could never even shed tears as an act, but now? It's okay. No one's looking. Cry as long as you want. And I'll just hold you like this. That was a little embarrassing. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, right. Let me return this. Oh. Seriously, Joshua, this is your only memento of Karen, right? You shouldn't just fob this off on others without thinking, buddy. It was a bit thoughtless of me, wasn't it? I was kind of wondering, what kind of person was she? Kind of person? She was friendly to everyone she met, kind almost to a fault, and she had dignity born of humility. She and TLoH, the TLoH of back then, were perfect together. I was always a little jealous of them as a child. Friendly, kind, and dignified. So it was kind of like Chloe then? It's a good comparison thinking about it. Karen didn't look like Chloe. She had my eyes and hair, but they were similar in spirit. Estelle? Nothing. Speaking of Chloe, you realize you worried her and everyone else sick, too, and not just me, right? You have some serious groveling to do when we get back. Estelle, if you say something like, oh, I don't have the right to go back, I'm just gonna drag you back by your hair, okay? Sure, you were Weissman's spy, but you didn't even know it, right? Even helping the bandits get their shit back was done to try and stop the society, right? If you tell Dad about the society's plans, that'll make it even. That's what they call a plea bargain, right? That's not quite how a plea bargain works. Besides, even if you want to stop the society, you can't get back on the ship, can you? In that case, your only option is to work with us, Buster. If you hadn't been abducted, I could have destroyed the Glorious as I originally planned. Yeah, sorry. Wait, hold on, how can you say destroy the Glorious so easily? I know it's the society we're talking about, but were you really going to kill them all? It will take nothing less to stop Weissman and TLoH. And even then, there's a decent chance that they'd survive the destruction of the Glorious. No, actually, I think it's for the best I got caught. You were going to do something completely crazy, Joshua. You're all, Estelle's being all cute and naive again, aren't you? No, not at all. It's just that you have matured a lot as a person while we've been apart. But ultimately, you're still Estelle. It makes me happier than I thought possible. Come on, Estelle. Why the heck does Joshua's smile still make my heart race? It's because it's been a while, isn't it? It still gets me right there. Estelle? Hey, you got along pretty well with that tomboy, right? Tomboy? Oh, you mean Josette. Well, at first we had our differences. Even so, we came to understand each other pretty well by the end, I'd say. Understand? Did you kiss her? What? Question, answer, give. Right, of course I didn't. Our relationship wasn't like that. Oh, good. Well, okay. Can I request a do-over of that night? A do-over? Oh. The first kiss is really important to a girl, you know. And it was all your fault that mine got wasted. So you've got to take responsibility, mister. Estelle. Estelle, I suppose I do. He's blushing! Hi, Joshua! Josette. The tomboy. What? You got away too, huh? I was hoping you'd stay caught. Gee, maybe I should have thrown you at them as a distraction, but I don't think they'd like grimy tomboys. Come on, Josette, don't start a fight. You won't object to a brief truce, I hope, Miss Bracer. Yeah, well, you guys did save us back there after all, so thank you. We wouldn't have made it without you. There's no need to thank us. I don't remember saying you. So just keep your thanks to yourself, okay? Okay, one of you is getting dragged off to prison after all, it looks like. That aside, Astray, what are your plans now? We came to ask again if you want to come with us, but thinking it looks like we don't even need to ask, huh? Yeah, forgive me. I'm not really certain how things will go from here. Right now, though, I will be traveling with Estelle. Let's see. Whatever, at least there's still a chance. What? Joshua, remember, you get tired of Miss Airhead over there, just come on back to us. You'll always have a place on the Bobcat, okay? Walk over here and call me an airhead one more time, you greasy tomboy. Thank you, Josette. Don Kyle, I owe all of you so much. Hey, that's our line. Good luck and stay safe. I'm legit surprised that Joshua was like, alright, I'll travel with you now. I was expecting him to, like, push away some more. And I like it would this whole part of the arc would just like go on a little bit longer. Like there was one more thing. Estelle, what is it? You do understand that the enemies we've made are overwhelmingly powerful. You were captured primarily as bait to lure me out, I suspect. That way, the Glorious wouldn't be destroyed in Weissman's absence. To be honest, Lo probably could have saved the ship after kicking our bodies into the sea. Fairly sure the reason he didn't was out of pity. Pity how weak I was, I mean. All of the Enforcers are the same. In terms of pure power, they are all masters, far stronger than me, even Ren. We have picked what will probably be the hardest fight of our lives. Yeah. But I do promise. I promise I won't ever run from reality again. I will walk with you until the very end. Joshua, I promise too, to the very end. I had a feeling Chapter 6 was going to be a shorter chapter. When it started off as, let's go on vacation. You know the chapter's not going to be very long. This is Bubonk. The device is in place. I await the beginning of the ceremony. This is Direwolf, all done here. Hurry up and get this started. This is Bewitching Bell. The beta is in place. Ren here. I'm ready, so we can start whenever. The moment is upon us. Let us begin stage 3 of the plan. Aureole, sealed in the darkness where Septime's light does not reach, may you gaze upon our poor material world through your gospel. I know what to do next. Is that reconfigure my party for 40 minutes? Probably what I'm going to end up doing next when I get control. Gaze upon these 4 pillars. They are the final shackles that bind you. Simple they may appear to be, but know that their purpose was long shrouded by the decree of man. With hands which bend the will of all, reveal their true form. Ladies, gentlemen, our blessed celebration is ready. Now go, enjoy it to your fullest. Excellent. We, the enforcers of Ouroboros, by order of an Anguis. We shall now liberate you of your shackles. The towers. Finally get to see what they do. And that is the situation as it stands, and all the information I gathered while aboard the Glorious. This is like looking into the maw of madness. To think a monster of a ship like that has intruded into Liberal. What could they possibly plan to do with something so powerful? Fortunately, I did not manage to learn all the details of the gospel plan. I do know that they've already begun the next phase of it, though. They said the 3rd stage of the plan was getting ready to start, but that's about it. The situation is grim. General Morgan has the army begun to plan a response. Please, Toe, as might be expected, contact Cassius last night before coming to us. At his suggestion, I've put the entire army on a stage of high alert. We have the entire aerial fleet in the air patrolling the width and breadth of the kingdom now, Your Majesty. I see, very good. Estelle, Joshua, thank you very much for your hard work. No, it's nothing, we just did the right thing, you know? To be honest, I should have approached you earlier. I apologize for my earlier behavior, especially the theft of the airship. With Joshua, it's alright, Estelle. I'm prepared for whatever punishment they deem fit. Your Majesty, what shall we do with them? Yes, I believe we'll have to bend the letter of the law to match its spirit in this case. In light of all the information on the society you've brought us, Joshua Astray, I'm willing to pardon you for your past deeds. Really? But you're mad. You're mad. But you're mad. It's alright, Joshua. To be honest, an orphan of Hamel deserves a far greater recompense than a queen's simple discretion. Oh. As I imagined, you do know that I knew of the massacre and have remained quiet about it until now. What? What do you mean? The 100 Days' War began with a furious declaration of war from Erebonia to Liberal. It was given on the basis that the butchery at Hammer was conducted by Liberal's armed forces. However, as a condition of the treaty that ended the war, the Empire retracted the accusation, on the grounds that neither side would ever, under any circumstances, speak of Hamel again. Just like Lo said, once I considered the circumstances, I could, if vaguely, see what had happened in the Empire. However, even though Cassius' counterattack plan had gained us significant victories, Erebonia had not committed the bulk of its military to the invasion of Liberal. If they returned with the greater part of their army. After realizing that, I agreed to their conditions. I chose to prioritize my nation's safety over the pursuit of the truth. I destroyed any hope the victims who were lost in the shadows had for justice. Those words were Lieutenant Lawrence that Leonhardt said to me. You are hardly qualified to feel pity for me. He was absolutely correct. Your Majesty, don't blame yourself. You had no connection to the massacre, and the safety of your entire nation was at risk. As a ruler, you made the right decision. Joshua. This land of Liberal is my home. It is the place that mended my broken heart. I don't hate you for choosing to protect it, Your Majesty. I thank you for it. Thank you, Joshua. To hear you say that feels as though a burden was lifted from my shoulders. They're all here! Estelle, I'm glad you're safe, and Joshua, you're both back! Chloe, Tita. Hey, guys! Really, you two, the way you behave can drive a woman to drink, you know? Still, though, good to see you brought back our little runaway after all. Glad to see you two are back. And I'm certain this, too, must be the divine guidance of Idios. Yeah, sorry for all the fuss. You dang well better be. Oh, Kevin! Gotta tell you, Estelle, when you got snatched up, I just about flipped out in every direction I could. Seriously, don't make me worry like that next time, okay? Yeah, sorry. So this must be... Yeah, I'm Joshua Astray. A pleasure to meet you, Father Graham. Even more handsome than I'd expected. Wait, you know me? I heard about you once or twice while keeping an ear open for what Estelle was doing. I heard how you helped Estelle when she was in need several times. Thank you, I'm grateful for your help. It wasn't a big deal. So if you two have made up, I won't say anything, except... Just don't leave your girlfriend in the lurch like that again, eh? Otherwise, some of us will take that as a cue she's single again. I will keep that in mind. What are you two whispering about? Nothing, just a guy thing. Yeah, nothing. If it's something dirty, I can show you the girl thing we do with a stick in response. I don't think she thinks about what she says before she says them. I'm just gonna leave this on the screen. Dad! General Bryant, thank you for coming. Have you gotten the orders out to all forces? Yeah, I flew out here as soon as I was finished. I thought it was about time to come and do my duty as a father. Spoke on the phone yesterday, but this is the first time we've met face to face in a while. Yes, it is. I'm sorry I made you worry. I knew the oath you made. I'm nearly as much to blame as you are. You didn't need to apologize, but I must do my duty. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, slapping? That's what you're supposed to do to a runaway son, right? Exactly. It looks like you understand now. Just how badly everyone was worried about you, Yeah, it's just the sort of thing someone like me wouldn't realize, isn't it? Yeah, it's a hard thing to truly grasp. No man stands alone, even if he tries his hardest to. He is affected by those around him. And conversely, he affects those around him simply through the act of living. Even without meaning to, we form relationships, and in time, those relationships become bonds. And a bond, once formed, never breaks. No matter how far we travel, no matter what path we follow, they will remain in some form. Do you understand just how strong such bonds can be now? Honestly, I'd underestimated them. I didn't understand how powerful they could be at all. If you lured that, then I think your little walking tour was worth it. Joshua, you damn fool of a son of mine. Welcome home. I might say the foolishness comes from the parent myself. It's a lovely moment, Morgan. Come now. Captain Schwartz, what is it? Your Majesty, sirs, there are massive groups of unidentified creatures near all 5 major cities. From the reports, we suspect they might be archaisms, but we're not sure. Okay, I don't like the sound of archaism. Or archaism. I don't know how I want to pronounce this stupid word. Also, we've received reports of herds of armored beasts and soldiers wearing red from every region. Local guard forces are engaged in fighting them back. I shall return to Hawking Gate immediately. Schwartz, there can't possibly be more. There is. We lack details, but there's some kind of abnormality. Is the only way to put it at the towers. The top of each tower has been engulfed in darkness. It's bizarre. I hate it when my bad feelings turn out to be right. Furthermore, a guard ship on patrol attempted to approach one, but it began suffering catastrophic system failure as it approached and only barely managed to pull back. Horrible suspension. What about ground-based scouts? I've already dispatched them, no word back yet. I have a report! The scouting units deployed to the towers have all been destroyed. It sounds impossible, but every squad was scattered by just one person. The reports are consistent. Yes, only an enforcer could do that. Dad, the normal army troops have no hope of defeating them. Let me go. Excuse me, Joshua, but why are you trying to go out on your own? Did you already forget the promise we made? Estelle, the society's on the move. It's a bracer of liberal. I can't just sit back and ignore them. I'm going after them too, either way. It isn't just Estelle either. I'm coming as well. I have my own personal reasons for wanting to confront one of them, after all. As do I. Point is, he ain't the only one tied up in this. No running off without us, got it? That's right, Joshua. This isn't just the kind of time we all need to work together. I feel like I said that sentence wrong. Now allow me to make a formal request of the Bracer Guild on behalf of the Royal Army. I want you to investigate and resolve the situations at each of the tetracyclic towers. Tetracyclic? Whatever. Bring the phenomena to a halt, and if possible, apprehend those responsible. Okay. Grandmother, will you lend us the RCL? Huh? Highness. Certainly. Certainly, this is a situation which demands haste. I was considering offering the RCL regardless, but... If you are asking yourself, does that mean you are ready? No, not yet. When I return the ship, however, then I'll have an answer for you. Very well. Liberal's wings of hope are yours to see as you see fit. Thank you. Julia, prepare the RCL for launch, please. We must head to the towers immediately. And so Liberal fell into chaos not seen since the 100 Days War. Cassius and Morgan returned to Lyston Fortress and Hawking Gate respectively to take command of the Royal Army. Meanwhile, Estelle and her friends headed for the towers which dotted the landscape using the RCL. I didn't expect you'd have to go back to Erebonia, Olivier. It is a bit out of the blue. No, to be honest, I was due back some time ago. However, you, Estelle, so monopolized my time I delayed my return for a while. Sorry, I guess it's my fault. Not at all. Don't you worry your precious head over it. In return for my accompanying you hither and yon, I was able to reunite with my dear sweet Joshua after all. You're the same as always, Olivier. Say, Olivier. What is it? No, never mind. Thank you for taking the time to help Estelle on her journeys. I merely followed my whims. You need not be so guarded. Though if you insist on a passionate farewell kiss, well... Yeah, no, that's enough, thanks. Can't you say goodbye seriously at least once? I thought you would have learned by now that I am always serious. Estelle, Joshua, Sachera, everyone. You have great trials ahead of you, so be careful. Know that Olivier Lenheim shall pray for your success from the skies of Erebonia. Thanks, Olivier. You take care, too. Stay safe, Olivier. If we get the chance, we should go drinking again. Next time we meet, try ditching the love-struck idiot act, alright? Goodbye, Olivier. Didn't know you long, but it was good times. Farewell, Olivier. Thank you for your help. Hey. Grandpa. Hello again, friends. Cheetah, have you been a good girl? Yeah. Back up a sec, Gramps. Why are you here? Well, as you may have noticed, a fair bit's going on. They brought me on board a few days ago. Far more importantly, Estelle Joshua. It does an old man's heart good to see you two back safe. Yeah, we managed it somehow. Sincerely sorry to have worried you, Professor. No, my boy. If you're back safe, that's what matters. So the business at hand is the tetracyclic towers and that strangeness atop them. Looks like I'll have to throw this old back into another mystery. Thanks, Professor. I was wondering, too, do you have any suggestions for which tower we should start with? That's a good question. The closest are the Ambrel and Cornelia towers, but really, they're all the same now. With the RCL's speed, the distance doesn't really matter. My advice would be to prioritize targets where we have solid information on our enemies. Information? Like what? We received an update from the scout unit dispatched to Esmalos Tower. A masked man in formal white clothing appeared there. That must be the Phantom Thief guy! But what we heard back in the castle to be defeated by one man. Guess he isn't just some opera clown after all. LeBlanc, the Phantom Thief. His specialty as an enforcer is in trickery, false image copies, shadow pinning, and that sort of thing. Fighting him is going to be like fighting a riddle. Sounds ducky. That sounds ducky. Still, just knowing who the enemy is will make it easier than any other tower. Okay, let's head to Esmalos Tower first. Engines full ahead. Set course for Esmalos Tower of the Roland region. Now I'm sad Olivia's not here to confront Phantom Thief B. Like... And so ends the moratorium I placed upon myself. Though I may yet have one chance left, perhaps. Wait! Ah, you two. Oh, they're gone? Didn't make it in time, huh? But oh, good reporters. Were you hoping to get on board as you did during the Dragon case? Yeah, we heard Joshua was back, and whatever. Dorothy, hurry up and grab a shot of the RCL. If you use the long-distance lens, we should be able to get a usable shot. Aye, aye, sir. You've said your goodbyes? Such as they were to make, yes. How have your preparations come along? I managed to arrange everything with my uncle. As for Chancellor Osborne, he actually found the idea to be perfectly timed. He does seem like the kind of man who would be well liked by the Liberlians. This will be a grand processional. You have the nastiest hobbies. I can already see their shocked expressions in my mind. But that is a large part of the goal, my friend. And so when next we meet, we shall be foes. Do not lose to the likes of the society, my erstwhile Liberlian allies. Fucking mysterious ass jackass. He's been mysterious like that from day one. Alright, we've arrived. Well, that was seriously fast. That wasn't even 30 minutes, was it? That sounds about right, yeah. We were about 3 times as fast as a big passenger airship. The engine, right. What's happening on top of the tower? Let me put it on display. What in the heck? Looks a bit like that black wave the Gospels emit, but static. Yes, but unlike the waves, it's confined to the top of the tower. I wouldn't recommend we get close. Julia, how will we get to the surface? Fortunately, the terrain is too rough to land the RCL. We should be able to get close enough to lower the lift while hovering. Use that. The lift? The cargo bay elevator lift. It's normally used to load items onto the ship. Ah, okay. Now we just need to decide who should investigate the tower and who should stay in reserve.
Right.
I mean, I'm tempted to just use Zen. Yeah.
All right.
Alright then, I'll be busy in the lab downstairs. If you kids need your orbits tuned or you need U-cords, come by. Remember, you lot, we still don't know what the enemy's goal is. Have a care as you rush into danger like palms, you hear? Okay, once we're ready, let's get to the surface. Lift is in the cargo bay. Okay, well, first things first, I'm gonna talk to him. Don't recall where. Hey, Estelle. Hey, Sacharis. This is where you are. Thinking about things? I suppose. Seeing Esmalos Tower again is just reminding me of simpler times, that's all. Now that I think about it, we have done a lot there. True. It's kind of where it all began, you know, with our first real job. It was. That was back when you two were freshly minted junior bracers. Some local kids wandered into the tower. It was our job to go and rescue them. Of course, Dad ended up stealing the spotlight, as usual. Sounds just like him. You've both come a long way since then. This time it'll be up to you to put an end to things. Don't worry, Sachara. We'll make it happen. What's he got for items? Issue number 9. I have 74,000 Mira? Oh my god, I'm gonna buy a few of these. If I bought ingredients, I would run out of all my money. Pretty much guaranteed. Sure, I'll just buy like 90. Oh, Estelle. Straight to the professor, huh? Yeah, I thought I'd peek in and see how the research is going. So he's already begun looking at the strange barrier around the towers? He's looking into that too, but there's something else he's researching. Something else on top of all the stuff going on? He's shouldering another project on top of looking into the towers? Even for Russell, managing both at once would be difficult. Yeah, that's why I wanted to help him with whatever I can. Antoine? That's the cat, right? Antoine the cat? But if you need me, I'll be glad to help you too. I imagine Russell needs a good assistant right about now. Take care, Estelle. Antoine? Did someone from the Central Factory bring her aboard? Why is it that we always meet you when our lives are on the line, Antoine? Well, it's always good to see my favorite kitty. Oh, he's the shop. Okay, I don't want to talk to you. Yeah, we want to have things tuned and stuff. It's getting an opinion or two, to be honest. I found a base for a certain piece of equipment I'm developing. Well, when you put it like that, I gotta know. Sorry, but I can't speak more of it just yet. It's quite possible nothing will come of it, I'm just a stubborn old fool. for now, look forward to getting something new soon. Wish me luck, eh? Stell's good. Joshua's good. Chloe needs one more. Zen's good. Alright, we're all good on slots. I'm definitely gonna want another hit 4. Definitely gonna want another EP cut 4, I think. Yeah. Now I have 3 of them. We need P4. Now I'm out of space. Yeah, I'll take another action 4. Alright, impede like takes a lot of other stuff. 25% success rate makes it worth it. As opposed to like the rest of these. Take another one of these just in case. Another one of these just in case. Another one of these. They have 4 HP 4s, so it should be okay. 2 mind 4s, that should be good. Let's take another one of those. Alright. Yeah, I'll grab another hit 4. Why not? Hey, Sal heading into the tower? Yeah, once we're ready. How about you, Kevin? I'm just giving the sick bay a once over, familiarizing myself with it a bit. You know, just in case I ever need to make use of it. Knowledge of modern medicine? Pretty uncommon for a Gralsritter. Impressive, too. Yeah, well, it's something I picked up because I kind of had to. Besides, I'd be even happier if I had no reason to use this place. Let's be careful exploring then, so we don't need it. We have no idea what dangers may be lurking within the towers themselves. Got that right. Caution more than anything will make sure this place stays useless. Anyway, don't get too reckless. Make sure I've got no use for a sick bay, okay? There you are. Oh, it's Faye. What are you doing aboard the Arcel? Old man Russell brought me along. He was worried about not having an engineering team, so... Right now he doesn't need me for much, so I'm helping out where I can. So you guys want to use the lift? Not yet. I have to talk to a gate. I also haven't actually, like, reconfigured my party or anything. Not that way. That's Cheva. Oh, you guys, you still hanging around here? Yeah, we were just making sure we're ready. You look a little place out up here yourself, a gate. This is the best place to keep track of you guys. The bridge's instruments and stuff let you check what's going on outside the ship. Is that concerning, your voice, Agate? You're going soft on me. Thanks for your concern, Agate. Well, just don't overdo it. Remember who the hell you're fighting, after all. I don't know when or how we might need your help. Don't need to tell me. Well, good luck out there. You need me, you know where to find me. Alright. I'm just gonna glance at this. I definitely like having the extra movement. It's definitely a good one. Yeah, that's not changing. You're staying with your arts. Making sure we're equipped properly. He has 500 arts? Hold on. Okay, he does have a bind on, but still. He's 460 by default? My god. I didn't realize, I've forgotten he was like castery. That means Estelle can go full attack. But he's also level 75. So, that helps. I was gonna say I can lose his defense, but he literally needs to have a defense on. So I'll leave the defense on. He's definitely getting a hit 4. I can make him into a timer. Yeah, he is locked in that way as well by default. So, what is Orbital down? Temporary steals all arts. I can definitely focus on getting all the time stuff. Like getting Death Scream and Abyss Fall. Or press Wind. I don't know if there's enough. I don't know if I could actually. That gives 8. That only gives 3. I'd have to give him luck and blind. And then also, like... what about the cool ones? Any of these have time on them? Ingenuity does, but I'm not taking that off of Chloe. There's no fucking way. I feel like somebody else might have had... stuff, but I am going to configure this next time. We're getting near the end, it feels like. Nearing. I don't know how much longer it'll be, but we're getting there. In fact, I can probably... we're getting there. We're on 7. There's only so much more room in this book. So. Not really. Alright. Regardless. I'm done for today. Depending on how I feel, I may do an extra stream this week. We will see. But if you enjoyed your time here, feel free to follow if you've not done so already. But until next time, thanks for hanging out.